Sorry, I've not been on this channel for a while now. I was just trying to make sure I put this together to make things proper. So today I'm going to be showing you how to design a letter-headed paper in Microsoft Word. Whichever Microsoft you are using, Microsoft 2007, 2010, 2021 or 2022, whichever it is that you are using, I'm going to be showing you step by step on how to design a letter-headed paper on Microsoft Word. So before we begin, all you need to have before you start the design is your logo. You need to have your logo. Sometimes it is easy to create logo in Microsoft Word, but it will not be as professional as you want it, because Microsoft Word is not a design software, it's a typesetting software. But it is easy to use it to design letter-headed paper, but it's not easy to use to design logos. So, but there are common things you can put together to create a logo there, but it will not be as professional as a logo as you might want. So the best thing to do is you consult a professional logo designer, or you can check one of my tutorials. I'll put the link below on how to design logo using CorelDRAW. Even if you don't have the knowledge of CorelDRAW, it is very, very simple to do that. So first of all, you have your logo. After you have your logo, the next thing is to step into your Microsoft Word. Instead of talking it verbally, let's get into the software and do something. So the first thing we need to do, as I said earlier, you need to have your logo prepared. And for me, I'll be using this logo. Yeah, I'll be using this logo as an example. This is a personal logo, a personal company logo. So I just abbreviated the name, and you can see the full name under it. This is a PNG file. A PNG, the full meaning of PNG is portable network graphics. Now this portable network graphics, which is known as PNG, doesn't have a background. So anywhere you lay it, you will not see a background. It will appear as a whole of itself like this. So most of the time, if you are using the logo to design, you should make sure that the logo is a PNG file, so that wherever you want to work with it, it will be very, very easy to fit in. As I've said earlier, if you don't know how to design logo and you don't have a professional who you can commission to design your logo, have a logo tutorial, a very, very simple logo tutorial. Even if you don't have the knowledge of CorelDRAW, you can follow it step by step to create a logo, and I'll put the link in the description section. So, as I've said, this is the logo I'm going to use. The next thing we need to do is to launch our Microsoft Word, and I'm going to double click it. Once I double click it, it will come up. We all know how to use Microsoft Word, and this is Microsoft Word 2016. So you can see here we have blank space, blank document. All we need to do is to click this blank document. We all know how to use, most of us know how to use Microsoft Word, because it's one of the simplest software and most available software that we can see on every computer. So click this blank document, and it will create a new document for us. Now this is where we are going to be designing our letter-headed paper. Now we have our logo. The next thing we need to have is the information about the company, about the person, or about the thing we want to design the letter-headed paper for. First of all, we need to import our logo, which simply means import the image. All we need to do now is go to Insert here at the top. You click on Insert. You see Picture. You click on Picture. Then it will open this file for you. Now opening this file, I have to locate where I saved my logo, which is on the desktop. All I need to do is to click the desktop and I'll look for my logo and I can see it here. All I need to do now is to click on the logo and click insert. Automatically my logo is imported to this page. The next thing I need to do is to arrange the logo where I want to arrange it. If you can see, professionally or independently, there are styles of letterheaded paper designs depending on how you want your letterheaded paper to look like. So most of the time it's good to have a sketch of what you want to do before you begin. It's unfortunate I'm viewing it from the professional angle and I'm not doing sketch. That is, I already have the picture of what I want to do in my head. So as a beginner, you need to have a sketch of exactly what you want to do so that it will be very easy for you to follow. Now, some people will decide to put their logo on the left. Some people will put their logo in the middle, while some people will put their logo on the right. And sometimes some people will even put their logo below here. So for me and for this tutorial, to make it very easy for us, I like using the top area, either right, left, or center. And for the sake of this tutorial, let's put it in the center. All I need to do now is to shrink the logo, reduce the logo size, because it doesn't need to be very, very big. Then after reducing the logo, I have to position it in the center here. How do I position it? Move it from here to the center. All I need to do is to go back home and I will select, you see this environment, this alignment tool here. Right now you can see it is left, align left. This is align center. This is align right, and this is justify. So to bring this image to the center, all we need to do is to align center. You just click on it and automatically our image is brought to the center. But as you can see, this image right now, it is positioned at a very, very low. There's a small space at the top, and I want to reduce the space at the top to push this logo upward. I'll also decide to increase the size of the logo by clicking on it, then pulling one side like this. Yeah, I think this size is okay. Then now I want to adjust it up. At the default setting, the page is already measured. It has a measurement. That is why you can see that this logo cannot go beyond this area. So all we need to do is to adjust this default size. We should have to reduce this default size. This header area, we have to reduce the header area so to enable this logo to move upward. How do we do that? We go to layout and you see margin. Here you click on this arrow that is facing down, click it, and let's select one of these default size here. We can create our own size if we wish, and if we don't wish, we can easily select anyone will fit here. You can see this is the normal one. As I said earlier, the top is 1 inch, left 1 inch, and so on and so forth. While this one is, once we click this one now, it will create more space for us to be able to move our logo upward. So I think this is preferable. And if we deem it necessary to create our own measurement ourselves, all we need to do is to come to this custom, click on the custom, and it will open the panel for you where you can set in your own measurement. But right now I would prefer to use the default measurement. I have to cancel this, go back to margin and select this. Once I select this, you will discover that my logo has been adjusted upward, and I think this space is okay. So the next thing to do is to put the information about the company. And now, most of the time, you can put the company name under the logo. So from this point, we are not going to be using the normal text typing system the one you are used to. We are not going to be using that. All we are going to be using is, because if we use that, the space in between the logo and the typing we are going to be making it to be much, that will make the work look so disorganized. For instance, if we should type this, they are on the same line because I've not moved this text to the next line. If I click enter now, you will discover that the space in between the logo and this write-up where we are going to be writing our company name will be much. And this is taking much space here, which is not good for a letterheaded paper. So all we are going to be using, another option, which is we go to insert and we go to word art. We are going to be using this word art. Why are we using word art? Because word art can float on the page. You can put it anywhere on the page. So it will help us to arrange our page professionally. So all we'll do now is click on the word art. Once you click it, you click on the first option here, which is just a normal fill text. Once you click it, you see where it is. We can easily drag it under our logo here, where we are going to be writing the name of our company. You double click on it, then you type your company name, AAS Business Enterprise. Am I correct? Yeah, the enterprise is correct. We'll now pull it and arrange it here. As you can see, the write-up is too big. All we need to do is to adjust the size. We can adjust it from here, but you can discover that some of the text will disappear. So all we need to do is to do it in a professional way. We'll go to home and we'll go to our text environment where we can select the text size and style. So here we click this drop down tool and select maybe 20. I guess 20 is okay. You can see the text as reduced. So we arrange it properly on under our logo. Now you can see we've arranged the top of our logo. The next thing is to put our company address, our phone number, our email, and our social media, which are very, very important in business in this 21st or 22nd century. So all we do is to click enter. You keep clicking enter to move the cursor down to the bottom. Some people will still put their address at the top there, but I prefer it down to make it look very simple and professional. Now we are at this point. We'll now type our company address, which is number 51 Iweka Road, Onitsha. Please, I'm not in Onitsha. It's just the name that came to my head now. I'll have to type it that way. Anambra State. This is one of the states in Nigeria, a very, very big and business-oriented state. Very, very intelligent and creative people in this Anambra. So all those products you see, second-hand product that they do in Nigeria, they are the ones who have been fabricating it. They are very, very good in imitating, which is a very good, you start technology by imitating. So we now have our company address. The next thing we'll put our company phone number. You click enter to go under it and put your company phone number 080 69 59 8806. You create a space, you put another one 070 43 43 14 79. You create another space, you put another one, that is if you have three numbers 090 442 331 413. We'll have them like this. We've added our phone numbers. The next thing is to add our email, which is aasbusinessenterprise@gmail.com. Gmail is more popular and easier to access than Yahoo these days, so you have to utilize Gmail. And if you have whatever email you have that you want to use is left to you. So we've added this. The next thing to add is our social media. You click down again and you add your social media. Now type Facebook at AASBE. That is our abbreviation. We now add space, then tap Instagram at AASBE. So the number of social media you have, you can add them here. And if you can look at this design here, under here, you can discover that the space in between is too much and they are looking scattered. All we need to do is to rearrange them again. How do we rearrange them? All you need to do is to highlight the whole of them, and come here to the paragraph area and click line and paragraph spacing. This is where we'll adjust them. Once you click this icon here, you see different line spacing size here. You don't need to select any of those. Just go to remove space after paragraph. Once you click on this, you will discover that our writing is now compacted, which is making it look more organized and more stylish. So now to add another style to this, you can put a line above it or under it to make it look very classy. How do we do that? You go to Insert, you come to Shapes, you come to Rectangle tool, you select it and you draw your line either above or below it, anywhere you want to fix. And you make sure that from the end, from the beginning to the end, the spaces here and here should be equal. Now you can determine the color you want to use for this. Whichever color you want to use your company color. You can select your colors here. Come to Fill, select whichever color you want to select here, and it will apply directly to your shape here. Now we have partially designed our letter-headed paper, but to make it look more professional, we need to add our watermark, and watermark is a sign of security. This is to show that this document is authentic and it is coming directly from our company. We know anybody can do watermark now, so you can customize whatever watermark you have to put them there. You can write a statement, you can write a number, you can write something and hide it inside the paper, which some other people might not know except you and the people of the company. So anywhere anybody redesign your letter-headed paper, you can easily check the watermark, and if it is not what you've hidden inside the paper, then automatically you know this is a fake letter-headed paper from your company. Then how do we add watermark? All we need to do is to go to Insert. No, we go to Design. When you get to Design, you move towards the end. And you see these three icons here, you click watermark. Once you click watermark, you see some default design for you. All these ones are for document writing. Do not copy, draft sample. This is not what you need. All you need to do is go down and you see custom watermark. You click on custom watermark. The dialog box will open. You click on picture watermark. This is to enable you import your logo or whatever secret information you've created already. You create it in PNG, you create it in JPEG, so that you can easily bring it here. So after clicking this, you click select picture. It will now link you to where you select a document from your computer. Now you go to from a file. You click this option. It will now link it to your computer. You come down and select where the folder where you've kept your logo, and we have it here on the desktop, and this is the logo. We click the logo and click Insert. Once we click Insert, it will load the logo here. Now you can see the logo is loaded here. All you need to do is click Apply. Once you click Apply, you click OK. Now you close this dialog box. You can see that our logo has been watermarked into this letter-headed paper. Now our letter-headed paper is looking professional. We can now print this and start using it because we now have a letter-headed paper designed simply from Microsoft Word. Some of you might not know how to save this. It is very, very easy to save, so you can get it printed. If you leave it in this format and you have a printer in your home, you can easily just click on print right now and print it out. If you don't have a printer and you want to take it to a business center where you can print it, you need to save it as a PDF so that nobody will tamper with the arrangement. Sometimes if you take such design to printing press, you discover that their printer or their computer where it is open, or the software, they might have a lower version of the software you use in designing this, and automatically it will change the font, change everything in it. So it is best you save it as a PDF so that everything will be stacked together as one. Then once you take it to the computer, it will not have any effect on your design. Then how do you save as PDF? All you need to do is go to File, you come to Save As. After you come to Save As, you click this PC. You might have other options on your computer, it doesn't matter. So it's just giving you a path on where you will save your document so that you can easily access it. Once you click this PC, you will see options that it has provided. We click on Desktop so that we can easily find it, and we name the document AAS Letterhead Paper. So we have it like this. Now this is where you save it as PDF. You see Save as Type. You click this button here. It will give you several options on how you can save this file, and you see PDF. Click on PDF and then click Save. Voila! Our letterheaded paper is ready. Isn't this great? It didn't take me much time. I know it's because I'm doing tutorial, that's why I have to take it gently. Professionally, it should not take me more than 5 minutes to design this. Now, even if you don't have a professional graphic designer around you, with your Microsoft Word, you can easily design letterheaded papers for your business. You can design for colleagues, you can use it as a source of business, you can design for other people, simply with your Microsoft Word. And if you know you cannot design a professional logo, I've made a tutorial that I've placed the link in the description. You can easily follow this tutorial. It's a step-by-step tutorial that will help you to learn how to use CorelDRAW to design logo. Very, very simple. Whether you have the knowledge of CorelDRAW earlier before now or not, the tutorial will guide you on how to design the logo in the simplest format. So this is how beautiful our letterheaded paper has become using Microsoft Word. So this is how simple it is. You might have a company and you might want to write a letter for a proposal, you might want to write a letter for invitation, you might want to write a letter to any organization. So even if you don't have professional graphic designer around you, you can easily do this by yourself, because Microsoft Word is a software that most people are familiar with. So this is how far we can go today. Please, if you enjoy this class, do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to turn on your notification. Do not forget to subscribe, please. It will really help this channel. Do not forget to click the like button. Until I see you next time, I remain your friend, Mr. Zach Adams from O-Space Institute. I will not disappoint you again. I will always make tutorial videos as I promised earlier. Thank you and stay safe.